Hello, fellow pilots, I'm Major Payne, and this is another episode of Weekend Gameplay. Today I'm gonna talk a lot about pilot training. As you see, I have my boosters on, the best possible. And I'm gonna show you now the previous battle on Messerschmitt P1101. So that's my first victory of the day. So I have a good result, 48,000 personal points, and of course this is a bomber escort mode during the event. So we're doing a little bit more than usually, but that's what you see here is 370,000 per experience for the pilot, and that's all my bonuses. But I want to show you the difference between this battle and pretty same one, where I get 43,000 personal points, also very good. But there is a difference that I don't have this triple experience bonus for first victory of the day. So I already had a victory on this Messerschmitt. Now another battle without this bonus, that's what we get, 166,000 pilot experience. And you see, I have almost everything. Everything is the same here except this triple experience bonus. So that's how big difference is that. Like, you know, I'm gonna fly now in MiG-15. So I'm gonna show you what we're gonna get after a good battle. I hope it's gonna be good. What kind of experience we're gonna get. And then one more battle after this one will be on Messerschmitt again, but I wait until my boosters will run out. So I'm gonna play just plain machine with no boosters, with no triple experience bonus for first victory of the day. So just with premium account, of course, yeah, and hopefully good result. Bomber Escort is my favorite mod in this game. I really love it. This is such much fun and so much action in this mod, constantly in action. And well, my PC doesn't like it. You have too much work to do in this mod, that's for sure. And I love MiG-15. It's one of my favorite tier 10 light fighter, mainly because of the historical aspect. I know very well history of this plane, and I really love it. Those two things are together. History and the plane. So we don't need such a big plan. We just need to go in general direction of the enemy bombers. Hello, Major. All right. Hi, Bartek. Hello. That's nice. Yeah. Salute now. That's not the best idea to go after bomber. I should go after some light fighters or multi-row fighters rather. So basically the tactic here would be to escort my heavy fighters, basically. Not to engage the bomber from bomber formation because we don't have that much firepower, but we can easily take out whoever is going after my team heavy fighters. So if I do that, then heavy fighter will deal with the bomber flight formation. All I need to do is just to keep other fighters, enemy fighters, away from my heavy fighters. And so basically I'm giving escort but to my heavy fighters, and the heavy fighters will deal with the bombers. And if you're wondering why I'm firing for so long and without overheating my cannons, it's because I'm using here reinforced bolt carriers. And I think that's a very good option for this plane, because otherwise those guns are just overheat party, basically. At least that's what worked for me. This is absolutely good, working to me, excellent. I play a lot without these bolt carriers before, and I always was always unsatisfied with those cannons because they overheat so quickly. So then I decide to go for reinforced bolt carriers, and I see the difference in the gameplay. Everything's going better, everything's worked better for me. On pilot, by the way, I have pretty standard skills so far. I have aerobatic expert, I have aerodynamic expert, and marksman 1 and 2, which helped me a lot here as well. This accuracy to the moving targets helps here I have also one skill which is not assigned, um, but I'm just waiting until I get 2 more points and I can get something useful, like let's say resilience or maybe engine guru 1 and 2, but that I would need much more of these skills for the pilot. And but that's why I'm getting it there. I'm doing such a sessions like this one with all those boosters on, and I'm using the first victory of the day on each plane. So basically, I'm not focused on training one pilot and flying the same plane with the same pilot over and over again, but I'm trying to use this first victory of the day bonus, which gives you a lot, as I show you in the beginning of this video. However, sometimes we have this weekend events where we can get extra bonus for pilot training when we manage to do some mission. Let's say in the past we had such a thing like if we do 8,000 personal points in a battle, then pilots get 3 times more of experience, for example. Yeah, that kind of events. If that happened, then it's sometimes better to just focus on one pilot and use some premium plane and grind this one pilot to some good level. And I was making a video in the past about it. There's one of my videos says how to make 8 points pilot in 2 hours from zero. 8 points, 8 skill points in 2 hours gameplay, I believe that was. So so in that video I was saying that we can change the premium planes. You can just use the same pilot in a couple different premium planes. That's very good effect also. But we was use that Bartek. Good job, Bartek. I talked too much. Okay, but anyway, what I was saying is that we can use that kind of events to train one pilot, focus on one pilot, and I make that video about this, and I train one pilot from 0 to, like, I show at least amount of XP which is enough to train pilot from 0 to 8 point skill pilot. So if we have that kind of event, it's better to use that event and play with one pilot in some premium planes. Yeah. So basically I was changing premium planes. I'm not changing planes, but I move the pilot from one premium to another premium. That was I make that good results thanks to this. I'm back, and in this particular game there is no opponents here who can stop me. Like, they have no fighter pilot. They have bombers and ground attackers, but there is no player on light fighter. That was risky. Yeah, so the biggest problem for a MiG-15 would be another good player in F-86 Sabre, but in this game we have only bots on Sabre, so that's easy. Bots are predictable. This is very easy to take out the bot, even if the bot is in much more maneuverable fighter. F-86. Speaking of, yeah, I'm gonna leave him. I just don't want to waste time. It's a bot. If that would be player, I would have to do something else, or I'll be dead. probably would be gone, because if that's the player, you can't disengage and you can't outmaneuverable. He's still after me. Yeah. I have to take this fight with him. He's not giving up. But as you see, bots are predictable, doing mistakes like this. Holy shit. that doesn't look good. I'm the one who make mistake here, by the way. He survived. No, I should probably I shouldn't ignore this bot in the first place, not to disengage, just to go into turn fight, because bots are not so maneuverable as players, and I would probably easily win that. I would just couple more seconds and I would have that sorted, but unfortunately okay, I revenge myself, no worries. Yeah, my MiG-15 is very maneuverable and not that maneuverable to outmaneuver the player in F-86, but Messerschmitts, which theoretically have the same maneuverability, but MiG-15s have these aerodynamic brakes, and thanks to those aerodynamic brakes we can make this first turn tighter and faster. Messerschmitt doesn't have that. Is that? No, that's F-84, okay. That's the last attack of the bombers, so we nearly finish. All I just need to do is just to help my team to stop those bombers, and that's it. And I need to find F-86 somewhere on the way to revenge myself. There it is. Revenge. And I don't know, did you guys notice, but I'm using here a modification to remove the clouds, which I consider myself as a cheat, but I basically try to help my PC to deal with the FPS. Like, I have pretty big FPS drops and it's hard to play in this mod. Bomber Escort is just so busy, so much work for PC that it doesn't make it, but it's looked like this modification doesn't really make a difference. I mean, that's not helping. I still have the same very low FPS, like now at 30 FPS, even below 30. You see 29 was there as well, unfortunately. And it's getting really hard to play when it's dropped below 30. But yeah, this modification doesn't help in this regard. Just, I mean, help me with aiming, that's for sure. Maybe not on this map, but there's another map where we have Bomber Escort as well. And I even played once, not so long time ago, a couple of days ago, I guess, up against very good player, and I was trying to get him once in the middle, and this clouds basically not allowed me to take him out in one pass, because he's trying to dodge, which I didn't do now. And I get the rocket. Yeah, he was trying to dodge and I just couldn't see where he's going and I couldn't adjust my fire. So this modification helping a lot, but not in regard to your graphics, like your FPS. So it's rather a problem with my PC. I need to change the graphic card or the whole thing. But that's the plan for the future. And speaking of future plans, one of my clanmates, when I was flying with him in a flight, he asked me what's the next video, what's the plans. So I'm gonna share that with you. Basically, there's so many videos I would like to make, but there's not much time I have for that. F-86 again. I'm gonna come back to that when I finish my turn fight with this bot. First, okay, he finished it. So there's good few videos I'm working on, like about the G-suit. This is a piece of equipment which is very interesting, but not many players know how this is actually work. There will be some remarks about the American server where I have account and I play with my friend over there, and it's pretty interesting server, I would say, and that's gonna be interesting video, I hope. There is also some clan dogfights coming, a lot of the stuff I have, I just don't know what to pick. But I also have an idea, which I have for a long time. I have an idea to remaster some of my videos. Some of them are just old and they have poor quality, and that would be the reason for some of them, and others one just, you know, circumstances change. Like, so one of the first I'm working on to remaster will be the one I make about matchmaking, and basically the matchmaking get some improvements and make my video a little bit out of date because of that. I'm not gonna get killed with one shot from this bot. Yeah, so matchmaking, video about matchmaking, how matchmaking works, secret of matchmaking, that was, I guess. Bartek, who else? Okay, good, good. You get instant karma for you. Like, there's no doubt that when I'm talking and playing, that's not working. My gameplay is affected by this chat. Okay. So this game is nearly finished, and we're getting pretty good result. I would like to have more than 40,000, that's for sure. To compare that with some other reports I had. Yeah, I already have 40,000, but I would need a little bit more. And time is running out very quickly, unfortunately. My beloved F86. One more, come on. No. Okay, but that's a victory. 43,900, that's okay, that will do. That will do. Let's get back to the hangar and let's see how much experience I get for my pilot, because that's the main purpose of this video. So basically, if there is no currently any event for pilot training, yeah, there is no option to get any extra experience for pilot, then we can try this method. So basically we turn on boosters and we take the MiG-15 when we fly one battle and we get 342,691 experience for pilot. And then I grab another plane and try to win another game to get this kind of result. Obviously this is a bomber escort event, so we have opportunity to make more in the battle. That's why we have such a good results and such a huge amount of experience. But in everyday game also we can make a lot if we use this bonus for first victory of the day. And that's what I want to show you, how big difference is actually that. So boosters is one thing and first victory of the day is another thing, but together that's make great result, great experience for the pilot. Time for the last battle in Messerschmitt again, but without the boosters or bonus for first victory of the day. I used that already, I showed you the report earlier in the video. But I do have here a shit tons of the premium consumables, which are going to help me to get as good result as possible. So let's go. that's a good result. I had it better, but this is a pretty good one. And let's take a look into the hangar, what we're gonna get for the pilot. And I just remind you, no boosters, no bonus for first victory of the day. So it's gonna be a shocking. It's gonna be shocking difference. Okay. Oh, great. That's great. We're gonna take a look on that in a moment. But first, ta-da! 34,055 experience for pilot for such a good game. So compare that to this 370,000 which I show you in the beginning of the video. Let's take a look on this. I love those crates and I get good stuff from it. Okay, not this time. That's alright. Okay, so to sum up, if you're trying to train your pilot, then focus on using this first victory of the day bonus and of course boosters. Otherwise, you're gonna have this kind of shite results like I have here. Like this is joke for such a good game, and that's what we get. So boosters, one thing, and then first victory of the day, that's another thing. So it's better to train a couple of the pilots simultaneously than one on the same plane all the time. Okay guys, that's it in this video. I hope you like it, found it useful, and if so, please leave me a like and subscribe for future content, and see you next one. Take care guys.